Is it?
We got hit by a dock.
Hit by a dock.
Well, a floating dock in the bay.
All right, we got Mr. Goodall here. He's trying to avoid the camera. It's not going to happen, Mr. Goodall. We're doing this impromptu style, catching you guys by total surprise. Robbie Daniels in the background, Mr. Goodall in the front.
You'll have to go and ask Jill where she hid my shirt.
I will. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm out of the
photograph.
All right, quick question. Can you tell us how do you feel about the race management, the venue, and the racing in general? How was it for you?
Okay, race management, that was excellent, really good. They got good courses in, made the best possible use of the bay for length of...
Jill said there's 2 shirts folded in here on the bed.
Okay. Course area, course and venue was great. Venue was probably perfect, considering the weather pattern that we had with Hurricane Ida sort of going up the coast of Florida. It worked out being just perfect. If we'd been out in the Gulf anywhere, I think it would have been too rough and probably too windy to actually get the series in. But here with the flat water and the strong breeze was perfect.
Cool.
Right.
All right, there's a lot of internet chatter about the F-16 weight. Some people say it's too light. Some people say it should be changed. We all know from the weights early in the week that the Vipers are the heavyweights of the crowd. But as we all saw in the heavy wind, they were all the way up in there. So what's your take on the weight of the boat itself, seeing how you're the builder of the Vipers?
Yeah, I'm probably a bit biased on this one.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, it dates back, to be fair about all of this. When they first did the F-16, I was involved in the very first early days of it, when we did the Taipan 4.9. And the Taipan 4.9 was the precursor to the F-16 class. And at the time they were writing the F-16 rules, they were trying to figure out what would be a good weight for the boat. And we said, well, you know, the Taipan 4.9, I think it came out at about 105 to 110 kilograms with a spinnaker on it. And I suppose adopting that was probably a logical way to go. But the thing about the F-16, once you make the boat the full width of 2.5 metres, which is wider than what the Taipan is, and also you build the buoyancy needed to be able to drive the boat under spinnaker, you end up with a massively bigger boat than what the Taipan 4.9 is.
Okay.
And with the extra width in it, you need bigger beams, and the weight just goes up. So realistically, the class does need to be heavier than what the minimum weight is. And look, the minimum weight could be achieved, but the price of achieving it would be a lot of dollars. You'd need to build an all-carbon boat pretty much to do that. We've also costed out an all-carbon boat, and we could probably get it down to the minimum weight. The problem is you'd be paying nearly twice as much for a fully carbon boat, which would be carbon beams, carbon mast, carbon hulls, carbon everything. It'd be like an A-class, but more expensive than A-class because you've got the 3 sails.
How come he gets a better camera?
And all over.
He gets a better shot. Oh.
The other camera ran out of memory. I apologize about that, Mr. Goodall.
So yeah, look, I think to be realistic, if they want to keep the boat at a reasonable cost, aimed at what the fleet market is going to be looking at, you know, we're not looking at professional sales. We're looking at people that want to have really good club racing and good regattas, and it's, you know, fathers and sons, husbands and wives, guys, girlfriends, you know, young guys. I mean, that's the fleet that the F-16's going to always attract. It's never going to attract the professional sailors unless, you know, for some reason it became an Olympic class or something that might change things. But where it is now, I think cost is really one of the key factors of making the class grow. And at the moment, with the minimum weight and the 0 restrictions on materials being used, you know, I think that's 2 areas they need to address, and address fairly quickly: the weight and the total freedom of using carbon fibre if we chose to go that way.
Okay.
I think that would probably destroy the class if we just keep it totally open.
Right.
Anyway, I think they're about to do a presentation, so I think we've got to go.
Yep. All right. Cool. Well, thank you very much, and we'll see you around.